Okay, meanwhile, sir,
Apurv Dev.
now we are connected with our chief guest, sir. Sanjay Kumar, sir, is now connected with
Sir, has
audio
already
also.
connected by audio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, sir is connected. Sir, I request you to please unmute, sir. Very warm good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome to you, sir.
Sanjay sir, namaskar.
Sanjay sir, please unmute the mic, sir. Sanjay sir, I think.
And the Bhavna Narayan ma'am is there. Bhavna ma'am has been the state student coordinator of Chhattisgarh state student coordinator, Computer Society of India, Chhattisgarh.
Bhavna, can you hear me?
Yes,
yes, sir. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So,
Rohit,
just the participants are getting themselves introduced. Rohit? Bhavna ma'am?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
आवाज disconnect थोड़ा.
हाँ. You
Okay.
get it, Bhavna ma'am. Because a lot of participants are there.
So good afternoon.
क्या हो रहा है रोहित? रोहित? Rohit? There is some problem from our side, perhaps. Host
Yes,
side.
sir. Yes, sir.
Rohit?
Network is down. I'm just connecting in 2 minutes. Network down.
Okay. Sorry. So the host is getting connected within 1-2 minutes because some problem is from his side. Kindly bear with that. Hello?
Yes, sir. There is some network issues.
No, that is from host side.
Okay, sir.
He is getting corrected. So by the meantime, we can introduce you among ourselves. So if it is the time, those who have not given their introduction, if they give their introduction one by one, that will be very nice. Till the host is getting connected with us.
Sir, may I start? I'm audible to all.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Nayak sir and all participants. Myself, Dr. Bhavna Narayan. I'm working as an associate professor in Maths University, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I have also taken a post as a state student coordinator of CSI from 2020 to 2020. And currently I'm working as a secretary, the post of secretary in Raipur chapter. Thank you for calling me in this program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Any more who want to
Yes,
like to give their introduction?
Any students, anyone who would like to give their introduction, you can just raise your hand.
आज काफी professional थे students थे.
Yes, sir.
We are many of the friends from Kolkata.
Any participants or dignitaries? We are also connected with Dr. Durgesh Mishra, sir. Very good afternoon, sir.
Yes, connected.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. कैसे है sir?
बस बढ़िया सर.
हाँ, संजय sir भी connected है already.
संजय सर गुड आफ्टरनून।
गुड आफ्टरनून दुर्गेश जी, कैसे हैं आप?
बहुत बढ़िया है सर, बढ़िया, आपका आशीर्वाद।
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
आप सर छोड़ के इंदौर एकदम बर्बाद हो गया लगता है। अभी तो डूब रहा था, डूब रहा था। तो द क्लीन सिटी ऑफ इंडिया नंबर 1। तो लगता है आपका आने के बाद इंदौर का पोजीशन खराब हो रहा है। दुर्गेश नहीं संभाल पा रहा है।
सर बिग माइंडेड पीपल का रहना जरूरी है ना सर, तो आपका आशीर्वाद सबसे रहता है, थोड़ा बहुत
अरे
करते
नहीं,
हैं।
there are lot many people, those you are not.
राइट सर।
अच्छा, we are with us Dr. Umar Rani ji. Please, can you give your introduction? Dr. Umar ji, if you are connected.
Sir, actually, Dr. Umar Rani ma'am is not connected with audio.
Oh, audio may not connected. That's right.
Yes, sir.
So should we start, Rohit? No.
Sure, sir.
Students
By your
are
permission,
given
we
the
can
YouTube
start.
link, na?
Yes, sir.
Bhagwan has
The
connected.
same program is already live on YouTube.
Dr.
And
Bhagwan Singh connected.
let me check, sir.
Dr. Bhagwan Singh
No,
connected.
sir. Yes. Bhagwan Singh sir is connected. Very good
हाँ.
afternoon, sir.
प्रणाम सर।
हाँ, संजय सर आ चुके, तुम्हारा पहले देखो।
नमस्कार डॉक्टर भगवान सिंह, कैसे हैं आप?
प्रणाम सर, प्रणाम। बहुत
देखिए,
अच्छे हैं सर, आप
प्रणाम।
कैसे हैं?
बहुत बढ़िया, कभी तशरीफ लाइए।
सर आपके आदेश के इंतजार में हैं, जब आदेश करें हाजिर हो जाएंगे सर।
अरे भगवान, देखो,
प्रणाम सर।
ओल्ड इज गोल्ड। संजय सर सबसे पहले ज्वाइन कर चुके। तुम लोग तो बच्चा है, कब
सर
हम सुनीता को देख रहे हैं फोटो में।
हाँ सर, घर पे हैं आज सर।
हाँ, बच्चे का साथ,
बच्चों का फोटो है सर। हाँ,
वाह, वेरी गुड। डॉक्टर उमा रानी, प्लीज कैन यू गिव योर इंट्रोडक्शन इफ यू आर कनेक्टेड बाय ऑडियो।
राठी सर नमस्कार।
Oh.
Connected with audio.
नमस्कार।
प्रदीप राठी जी गॉट कनेक्टेड।
Yes, sir.
राठी जी कहाँ है मेरे छोटे भाई?
Unmute करना
Pradeep
होगा।
Rathi, sir, please unmute yourself, sir.
We can start already 10 minutes. We are being late. Rathi ji, Sanjay sir has already joined. The Honorable
राठी
Vice
साहब
Chancellor.
नमस्कार जी। ऑल ग्रेट, नमस्कार।
सर आपके लिए तो सभी पुराना फेस मैक्सिमम है।
आई नो, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू
सर
रोहित।
संजय सर, आप जब बुलाएं
Yes,
सर,
sir.
हमको तो वेस्ट बंगाल आने के इंतजार में है कि आप
श्योर भगवान सिंह जी, श्योर विल बी इन टच।
श्योर सर।
चलिए, रोहित प्लीज स्टार्ट।
रोहित एंड गणेश जी को भी नमस्कार। पांडे सर
नमस्कार सर। नमस्कार सर भगवान सर।
सर नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
अरे विनय सिंह has joined रोहित। डॉक्टर विनय सिंह।
Yes, sir. Vinay sir is also joined.
कहाँ
Yes,
दिखाई
sir.
नहीं देता है?
Vinay sir is also.
न-
Vinay sir.
Myself, Dr. Vinay Kumar Singh,
संजय
Director
सर,
Institute of Business
हाँ जी
Management.
जी,
Dr. Vinay Kumar Singh is the director of our sister concern, Dr. Zakir Husain Institute.
अच्छा, ग्रेट ग्रेट।
हाँ,
डॉक्टर विनय जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
now we should start. Rohit, we should not be late.
Sure, sir.
Sure,
So once again, very warm good afternoon to all respected dignitaries and participants present over here in the second webinar of Dr. Uttam Kr Singh Memorial Webinar series. My name is Professor Rohit Kumar, and I welcome you all on behalf of Dr. Zakir Husain Institute and Indian Institute of Business Management, Patna. Just to start with it's the time for the welcome address, and that I would like to call Professor Ganesh Pandey sir for welcome address.
Thank you, Rohit. The president of the one-day national webinar, my guru, my mentor, Professor A.K. Nayak, advisor IIBM Group and former president CSI. The chief guest of the webinar, Professor Sanjay Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Kolkata. the keynote speaker, Professor Bhagwan Singh, Professor and Dean, School of Management Science, Central University, Jharkhand, the Director of the Institute of Business Management, Dr. Vinay Kumar Singh, respected faculty members of the Institute, and dearest and nearest participant of the webinar. I take this opportunity to welcome to our Guru, mentor and advisor of Group of Institution, Professor A.K. Nayak, for presiding over this one-day webinar. It may be noted here, Professor Nayak is known as seminar and webinar man of the country, having the records of conducting, organizing and participating more than 550 number of seminars, webinars, conferences, workshops, short-term training program and faculty development program. At present, Professor Nayak is the member of AICT, Government of India, Board of IT Education. Professor Nayak is the life member of 22 professional and technical societies. Sir, on behalf of entire student, faculty member and management committee of the Institute, we express our gratefulness for your kind presence and gracing of the occasion. I am also equally thankful to invite Chief Guest Professor Sanjay Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Kolkata. Sir, on the behalf of the Institute, I would like to welcome you, sir. We express our gratefulness, your kindness, presence, and gracing the occasion. It is really an honor to have you as the chief guest today. In the same time, I am also welcoming the keynote speaker, Professor Bhagwan Singh, Professor and Dean, School of Management Science, Central University, Jharkhand. It is an honor and privilege for us to have you with us today. सर, नायक सर के प्रति जो आपका लगाव है, मैं उससे सलाम करता हूं. I am also welcoming our director, IBM, Dr. Vinay Kumar Singh, to this webinar. I also welcome our honorable faculty member, students, guests, invitees for their participation in the webinar. Once again, I welcome to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very nice welcome address by you, sir. Moving further, it's a time for the presidential address, and our today's president of the webinar is none other than Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak, sir. But before we proceed, I would like to call Professor Khyati Singh ma'am to introduce Dr. A.K. Nayak, sir.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. And it's my absolute honor to introduce someone who is not just an idol to me, but to many, I think. So Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak, presently the advisor of IABM Group of Institution, is the former president of the Computer Society of India and former director of Indian Institute of Business Management, Patna, which is a 42 years old premier B school. He is having more than 37 years of experience in teaching, training, research, and administration in the field of computer science, information technology, and management. The former president of the ICT section of the Indian Science Congress Association, former chairman of Indian Society for Technical Education Bihar Jharkhand section, and presently the National Vice President of the Shikshak Kalyan Foundation. Professor Nayak is the Fellow of the Computer Society of India, International Society for Research and Development UK, United Writer Association, National Association of Computer Educators and Trainers, and Management Studies and Promotion Institute, New Delhi. Professor Nayak is associated with the academic programs of more than 40 universities as a member of the Board of Studies, Governing Council, and school boards of several universities, organized and participated in more than thousands of conferences, seminars, workshops, training programs, and faculty development programs of national and international level in physical and virtual mode. He has also participated as the chief guest, guest of honor, preside over, and keynote speaker in more than hundreds of universities and institutes of national and international repute. He has represented as the expert member in several bodies of Government of India and state government. He had authored 162 papers, 12 books, edited 9 books, 10 proceedings of national and international conferences, received many international and national awards, and his biography is published in 7 international directories. He has worked as the publisher and chief editor of CSI Communication, publisher of CSI Journal of Computing, CSI Adhyan, and member of the editorial board of many international journals. Professor Nayak has worked as an expert member of CEDTI, Government of India, reviewer of DST project, Government of India, member, Board of Directors, DNS Institute of Cooperative Management, Government of India, Zonal Coordinator, National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, expert member, Banking Service Recruitment Board, Bihar, Public Service Commission, Bihar, State Technical Education Board, Bihar, State Secondary Education Board, and many more. At present, Professor Nayak is a member of the All India Board for IT Education and Board of Studies of Computer Science and IT, AICTE, Government of India, and member of Bureau of Indian Standard, Government of India. Recently, Professor Nayak has been nominated by the Bureau of Indian Standard, Government of India, to represent at the International Standard Organization, Geneva, as a member of the Data Management Committee. Professor Nayak visited abroad in many assignments, including participation in the Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation Executive Council meeting at Colombo and General Assembly of the International Federation of Information Processing, situated in Austria, Vienna. He has received several national and international awards, including Dr. Abdul Kalam Gold Medal Award and 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards in 4 months, that is, from July 2019 to October 2019. Professor Nayak also worked as President, Vice President, Honorary Secretary, Division Chair, Chairman, Nomination Committee, Membership Committee, Conference Committee, Internal Audit Committee, Election Committee, Chapter Bylaws Committee, SIG Committee, Academic and Awards Committee of CSI. He has also worked as Honorary Secretary of Indian Society for Technical Education, Bihar Jharkhand section for 2 terms. Recorder, ICT section of Indian Science Congress Association, apart from Chapter Chairman of Indian Society of Training and Development. He had been the Director General of the National Association of Computer Educator and Trainers, member of the Technical Committee of the International Federation of Information Processing, Vienna, Austria. At present, Professor Nayak is a lifetime member of 22 professional and technical societies. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Khyati, for giving such an excellent introduction about me. Good afternoon to all the participants on this auspicious occasion of Professor Dr. Uttam Kumar Singh Memorial Webinar Series, and in which today we are having the second webinar of this series with the theme, very relevant and pertinent theme, that is technology impact in management education. Honorable Dr. Sanjay Kumar ji, the dignified Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Kolkata, and formerly the Vice Chancellor of Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences at Indore, and an academician of international stature and highly acclaimed expert in the field of engineering as well as management, as well as a very dynamic and versatile multidimensional personality for the cause of spreading the education and the value-based education and the outcome-based education in the Indian society. The keynote speaker of the today's auspicious webinar, my beloved and my academic son, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Singh ji, the professor, head and dean of the School of Business Studies of Central University of Jharkhand. Other dignitaries of the Computer Society of India present here, my beloved younger brother, Dr. Durgesh Mishra ji, the learned director of Sri Aurobindo Institute of Technology, which is an excellent institution, an institution of excellence situated at Indore, and my another beloved younger brother, Dr. Pradeep Rathi ji, the mentor, founder of the 3I Zone, an organization for providing consultancy and spreading the culture of the incubation and entrepreneurship and innovation. And my another most beloved younger brother, Dr. D.K. Dwivedi, the patron of the Computer Society of Allahabad chapter, as well as the national convener of our e-governance project of the Computer Society of India, which is one of the most respected project of the Computer Society of India, conducting every year the e-governance award functions, in which the e-governance activities of the various governments are getting recognized and awarded. Even if in the pandemic period in the year 2021 and 22, he has conducted the events at Lucknow by inviting Honorable Adityanath Yogi ji, the Chief Minister of UP, as the chief guest. Dr. Bhavna Narayan ji, the Associate Professor of the ATM University and Raipur, and the Secretary of our Raipur chapter. Dr. Arvind Sharma ji, the former Regional Vice President of Computer Society of India, Northern Region, comprising of states of the North, states and union territories of the Northern Region of the country, and the Director of the Computer Science Program of a very reputed and oldest college of more than 120 years of existence, Lucknow Christian College, and other dignitaries and CSI members, professors, researchers, and dearest and nearest students who have participated on this auspicious occasion. And we are having the galaxy of dignitaries who have been present, and basically with the Honorable Vice Chancellor, who will be delivering the inaugural address. Dr. Durgesh Mishra has contributed significantly for the cause of development of the Computer Society of India, and in the past days he had worked as the division chair of the Computer Society of India, as well as the National Treasurer of the Computer Society of India, and organized several conferences, seminars, and all these things. He has enriched the content and value of the CSI Computer Society of India by organizing more than 25 number of the international conferences under his leadership. Similarly, Rathiji, who has given energy to the CSI and worked in the multi-domain activities of the Computer Society of CSI, and always stood as a strong pillar for saving the interest of CSI, and conducted many number of activities and under my presidency during the 2019 and 20. My younger brother, Dr. D.K. Dwivedi, who had been the chairman of the CSI Allahabad chapter and the patron of the CSI Allahabad chapter, and managing the big affairs of our society that I have told, national e-governance programs, and also are present. Many other CSI contributors are there. Why I am taking their names? Because today the series of webinars what we are conducting and what we have conducted during the pandemic period, these brothers are already stood behind me, and they are really the pillars of organizing all these events, and their good wishes, their good support has been always with me. And they are also, we are also looking forward to their leadership in the coming years in the Computer Society of India, and they will be taking the Computer Society of India into a great height, there is no doubt. And as well as my younger brother, Dr. Arvind Sharmaji also. So many other, my beloved student, Dr. Gautam Hadra, who happens to be the former chairman of the CSI Kolkata chapter, he is also present on this auspicious occasion. And not only the former chairman of the CSI Kolkata chapter, I do remember during my presidency, he was one of the key functionaries to bring the Kolkata chapter into lifeline and conducted maximum number of events, and Kolkata chapter has got awarded as the best national chapter during his chairmanship and under my presidency of the society. And when these kinds of people are with me, so definitely that has provided me lot of morals and boost, and has also boosted me to conduct such kinds of activities. And what Professor Pandey was just telling, and I have conducted not less than more than 700 number of webinars during the pandemic period at different parts of the country. I'm talking of 700 of the webinars that I have either I have organized or I have participated, or anyhow I have been conducted in these kinds of. I must have to mention here that today the webinar series what we have organized under the aegis of the group of institutions comprising of Indian Institute of Business Management, Dr. Zakir Husain Institute, and supported by technical support of the Computer Society of Patna chapter. It is in the beloved memory of late Professor Dr. UK Singh, who had been with me, and I have worked with him as a colleague for more than 37 years during the past. I joined this group at the time of inception in the year 1984. Although this group have been incepted and established in 1979, today we are having the 43 years of the existence. But Professor Dr. UK Singh and myself worked together for more than 37 years together, 84 to near about his till his death 60. That is the 2020. And anywhere where we go, and we go jointly, and where Professor UK Singh is available, Professor Naik is also available, that all my beloved brothers and CSI friends might be knowing, and people who are calling both of us as the Patna brothers. So after his sudden demise, it really remained a very great loss for our group of institute, and who is able, and not only an able visionary and administrator, rather the key personality of establishing so many institutions, and we are having the pan-India presence at different parts of the country, and having the educational network in each and every city of Bihar, Jharkhand. Apart from that, at Bangalore, at Dimapur, at Delhi, at Arunachal Pradesh, all these things. He is instrumental for establishing all of our groups of institutions along with the 2 universities at Northeast region, but he had the dream to establish the 3rd university in Patna, because in Patna the Private University Act came in late. That is why it could not be possible. But he has acquired 25 acres of the land at Banka district of the near to Bhagalpur. But unfortunately, that dream came to the translated into the action due to his sudden demise. What we'll have to fulfill in the near future, and we are working that direction. So, to commemorate the beloved memory of my great philosopher, guide, and my friend, Professor Dr. U.K. Singh, I thought, apart from his death anniversary is being celebrated in physical mode, to host a webinar series in his memory, under which I have planned to have the 5 number of webinars to be organized in the areas of the computer science and management, because he was one of the pioneers so far as the management education is concerned, and Indian Institute of Business Management established by him as the 18th oldest institution in the country. And for computer science, he initiated the computer education in the year 1980, when people were thinking computer just a magic machine of magic. And you imagine at that time he started the computer course, and we are the first institution in the state of Bihar and Jharkhand to start the full-time computer education program. And under his leadership and my leadership and our founder, Chairman Professor P.R. Trivedi leadership, in 1984, for the first time in the country, the Government of India, under the chairmanship of M.S. Sanjeev Rao as the Electronic Commissioner and the Minister of Electronics, under the dynamic leadership of late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi ji, this institute got 34 lakhs of the rupees at that time to start the first time postgraduate diploma in computer application in the state of Bihar and Jharkhand, first postgraduate program that we have started. To commemorate this memory of this great man doing the great work, this webinar series have been done. The first webinar had been on the theme digital transformation for national development, and the second webinar on the theme that technology impact in management education. And today, to deliver the inaugural address in such a great auspicious occasion, such a great webinar with the very vibrant and very meaningful theme, we are having Dr. Sanjay Kumar ji, and whose introduction is not to be new of the many of the participants, because he is not one time. I think he has joined with, and he has blessed us and graced us more than 12 number of webinars that we have conducted. That is why I always compliment him. ना हर रात को चांद नसीब होता है, ना हर रात को चांद नसीब होता है, ना हर इंसान को मंजिल प्राप्त होता है, ना सर आपका उपस्थित बिना हमारा सेमिनार में 4 चांद लगता है. So it is always, you are always, and your deliberation is so thought-provoking and so excellent that people will always remember also. And you are a man of expert. You are a man of authentic in the field, not only in the field of engineering, but also in the field of management. A personality having his postgraduate degree in both in engineering and management, having his PhD in both in engineering and management, and having long years of experience in the administrative sector in the Indian defense, and 2 times awarded by the President of India, as well as many number of awards into his research. By his joining at Amity University recently, you can imagine the Amity University, Kolkata has got the great momentum. I have visited the university personally, and what an excellent and nice university under the very excellent academic atmosphere the university is running under his limited leadership. He is very fond of the research and development. I think after his joining, the research activities of that university have been enhanced like this, and perhaps near about 100 number of patents have been registered or to be registered under his dynamic leadership. Such a great personality with us today to grace this function and to deliver the inaugural address of second Professor Dr. Uttam Kr Singh Memorial Webinar, and it is really a great fortune of all of us. And my dear friends, that what I can tell, that you know very well Bhagwan, though he is my student, but he is not my academic son. but achieved a lot in such a young age. And I do believe perhaps so many years he is living for the education, and he will be touching the scale of height in the future days to come. It is my blessing, always his capability also, and to go forward and go forward, because I think when he will be reaching at our age, and he can be a top educational leader, top educational administrator, not only in the form of the Vice Chancellor, he can go beyond of that. And the topic what we have decided for today, my impact of technology for in management education, that everybody know the management education is shaping its dimension from the time to time. If you imagine at our age, when we had been students, the teaching of the management, where the papers are very traditional, marketing management, finance management and HR management, all these things. But time to time what happened, when we talk of the management, and the management students have been much concerned with the competitive markets, and where the volume of information have been increased from day to day with the exponential growth. The management people, that what we tell the golden principle in the management, to get the right information to the right person at the right time to take the right decision. So there has been the interference of the technology only when the technology got available. In the technology, computer ICT has got incepted in 1946 as the first digital computer, ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and calculator. In 60 in India, we started the computing, and that to scientific and computing, and limited to the university, defense research, as well as the nuclear application, all these fields. In 70s, we have started the computers, computing in the business environment, after the availability of the third generation and fourth generation computer. At that time, of course, through the punch card system we did. But what happened in the late 70s, market competition have been enhanced, the data has been exponentially grown, and to take the right decision, the analysis of data became more complex, and we required the technological interference in that. And fortunately, ICT got the role in managing the huge volume of data, and that thing happened. In 70s, to tackle the data, we had having the file management concept, in 80 database management concept, 90 relational database management concept, 2000 data mining, 2005 data warehousing, 2010 big data, and then we are in the era of the data science. And when that today, if you see that the data is available in such a multiple forms, that the varieties have been so much, that is the structured form, unstructured form, as well as semi-structured form. Data is being obtained from the voice media, for the sound media, for the picture media, and the text and the numerals and all these things. And this is not very easy to tackle such huge big database without the interpretation of the information and communication technology. As a whole, you see, when 70s, the market competition got increased, and there is the explosion in the information. The topics, new topics like marketing research has got introduced in the management course curriculum. Initial days, marketing research was not there. And similarly, the things have got to become to manage the things easily, and to have the better information system and decision making system. We have used the entrepreneur resources planning and all these things. MIS, management of information system, management information system, lot of computer based paper we have added into the management education. But this is the high time to tackle with this big volume of data, big data, and work in the field of data science. We are using the artificial intelligence and a particular application of the artificial intelligence for tackling the business data, which is termed as the business intelligence, cloud computing concept, and machine learning concept, and big data analytics. All these things we are becoming the integrated part of the management curriculum nowadays. And digital marketing, e-commerce, and e-business, and that too, the digital marketing have brought a greater impact so for the day-to-day business and day-to-day transaction. Viewing all these points and their applicability in the management education, the management course curriculum, the structure of the management courses are also being changed very rapidly. And it is the high time that the professionals who are working in this particular concern, they will have to all have update their skills and knowledge according to the matching with the technological development. Otherwise, they may not be fit for their existence. Viewing all these things, we have arranged this topic for today's deliberation. I do feel our honorable Vice Chancellor, the keynote, the chief guest of this today's function, is a very justified person, because having the long experience of dealing with the huge volume of data and information, particularly in the army for their long tenure and duration, and a very successful officer, defense officer, and having got the 2 times award from the president, as well as having the good academic and deep academic experience as an engineering expert as well as management expert, will also throw the lights on this concept, as well as having followed by very able and enabled keynote speaker in the tune of Professor Head and Dean of a Central University. With these words, I want to conclude my speech, and by once again expressing my hearty gratitude for the for the gracious presence of Dr. Sanjay Kumar ji, and thanks to Bhagwan Singh for his gracious presence as the keynote speaker, and thanks to all my beloved brothers of the Computer Society of India fraternity and all the professionals who have been assembled today and connected today virtually to grace this occasion and to listen the views of our experts, and also to make this webinar successful. Thank you, everybody, and wishing a very good seminar and very fruitful deliberation and the enjoyable and interactive session. Thank you. Thank you once again. Namaskar to everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving further, it's a time for the address by the chief guest, and our today's chief guest is Dr. Sanjay Kumar, sir. Sir, before we proceed, first of all, I would like to request Dr. A.K. Naik, sir, to please present the shawl and welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, sir. Naik, sir.
This is very, as the token of love and respect from Indian Institute of Business Management, Sanjay sir kindly accept this honor.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
and this will be delivered you by speed post, and we are very much grateful so that you are accepting our honor. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Now I request Professor Khyati Singh ma'am to please introduce Dr. Sanjay Kumar, sir.
I think
Good
this can
afternoon
be
once again, everyone. So, Professor Dr. Sanjay Kumar has joined the university as Honorable Vice Chancellor. Prior to this, he has been the Honorable Vice Chancellor of ITM University, Raipur, and Symbiosis University, Indore. He is an engineering graduate of BITS Ranchi University. He is MTech and PhD both from IIT Delhi. He also holds an MBA degree along with 2 postgraduate diploma in management. He has the distinction of having done a second PhD in management. Throughout his academic career, he has always been a distinction holder in most services courses. He has been the topper of the batch. He has published many research papers in national and international journals of high repute. He also possesses an MS degree in counseling and psychotherapy. He has authored 7 books. His 2 popular books of engineering titled Concepts and Application of Microwave Engineering and Wave Propagation and Antenna Engineering are published by a renowned publisher, Printins Hall of India, Delhi, excuse me, and prescribed in IITs, other lead colleges and universities.
Madam, thank you. I think already the Professor Naik has introduced. That's enough.
And let it be completed.
Okay, thank you.
Because always there are new people are joining. Na?
Okay, thank you.
Always there are new people are there.
Thank
Khyati, carry on.
Yes, Kathy ma'am is carrying on.
I'm so sorry for the disturbance. He has been conferred the most prestigious presidential award, Vishisht Seva Mandal, on Republic Day 2016 by former President Shri Pranab Mukherjee for his outstanding contribution, high degree of professionalism and utmost dedication. Dr. Sanjay Kumar has received 2 commendation medals by Chief of the Air Staff and Air Officer, Commanding-in-Chief. He has also been conferred Bihar Gaurav Samman by Governor of Bihar, Honorable Shri Ram Nath Kovind, the present President of India. He has also been conferred Bharat Vidya Shiromani Award by former Governor of Assam and Tamil Nadu, Honorable Bhishma Narayan Singh. On Youth Day 2018, he has been commended and felicitated by Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Raman Singh in presence of youth icon Virendra Sehwag for his extraordinary innovative projects and developing drone technology in the state. Last but not the least, while working as Vice Chancellor of ITM University Raipur, he received #1 ranking award in National Mission Bharat Swachhata Abhiyan on 1st October 2018 by Honorable Minister Mr. Prakash Javadekar. He has been Vice Chancellor of Symbiosis University, Indore also. His core competence is in research methodology, electronics and communication, aerospace engineering, and HR management. He has distinction of having worked in ISRO, Space Application Center, Ahmedabad, DEAL Dehradun Scientific Analysis Group, and National Informatics Center, Delhi, and Defense Avionics Research Establishment, Bangalore. His varied specialization includes satellite communication, space and microwave communication, electronic warfare, modeling and simulation, renewable energy, antenna design, and radar engineering. He has worked as principal advisor in Defense Avionics Research Establishment, DRDO, Bangalore. He is a prolific speaker on technical and management subjects. He has delivered his talks on various national and international forums. He is guest editor and columnist of Hitwada, Dainik Bhaskar, and other leading dailies. He has been an invitee of Doordarshan and All India Radio. He has guided many startup projects. He is an eminent orator, a proven military leader, technocrat, world-class researcher, educationist, and a true academician. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam, for your generous introduction. At the outset, let me convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to Professor A.K. Nayak ji, who has been very close friend of mine, a very close associate in many terms. I don't think that he needs any kind of an introduction, but I have seen a person of lot of energy, dynamism, and a lot of expression. And the most important part, which we are going to deal with, the management technology importance in the education. He is a man who connects every individual from every nook and corner of this country and abroad. So thanks a lot to Professor Nayak ji.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank you very much.
The intellectual, connectivity. I am really appreciative of yours. All kind of efforts, relentless efforts, painstaking efforts in managing, hundreds of the seminars, webinars, etc. Secondly, I am also equally indebted to Professor Binay Kumarji, Director of the IIBM, and all the organizers, including Rohit, who has been, I think many times he has interacted with me also. And at this forum, I could see today Professor Bhagwan Singh ji is a very, very also close to me. At various forums we have spoken together. And in my previous tenure as a Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis University, Professor Durgesh was also equally dynamic and a very, very cheerful individual, always looking at the technology and trying to see to this that how he can crack the technology and reach to that scale of the all top-notch organizations as well as the technology itself. Well, most importantly, my dear participants, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Let me take a little time to talk about the subject per se. The subject which has been chosen for the today's webinar is absolutely contemporary in nature. Because let me tell you this, as per my experience of over 32 years, in various capacities at in various organizations, I have seen that without the technology, the world just cannot move. Not because I'm a student of the engineering and technology, but because of the fact that in every sphere of the education today, without the technology, probably there is nothing is going to move. And so far the management is concerned, I'll concentrate purely on the management because I will not divert from the topic, but a lot of relevant and the practical examples I would like to cite to all the research scholars and mainly the students, that how they are supposed to be a techno savvy. The techno savvy is not because of, you have got to become the technocrat, because of the fact that you have got to manage the management. Most important thing, manage the management. The word what I am coining over here is to manage the management, and management is the process in which you have already studied. That is in a process of managing the resources and what all the resources we have. You can call it in many ways: organizing, staffing, recruiting, directing, producing, decision making, anything and any kind of an operation, because the management subject itself has got the biggest envelope. And in this biggest envelope, I don't think that any organization can be really out of this. It is an universal set. And under the universal set, you have got many hundreds and thousands and millions of these subsets. And I'm looking at this, starting from your home management. Your home management is also the biggest management today. Forget about your startups, forget about the entrepreneurship. Your home management, your college management, your university management, your Chauraha management, your policing, every little thing, traffic management, you name a thing. Even I am looking at the air traffic management. In the space, can you think of this? And ordinarily, one can think that, okay, this is in the sky, everything is open. The aircraft can fly from one place to the other place without any kind of an issue. Rahul, I'm just giving a seminar. Okay, Badmat. So I'm looking at this. One can think of this, that, okay, in the space also you need some kind of a traffic management. Yes, my dear friends, there are a lot of management is required, and that is how we'll find that whenever you go to the airport, you'll be finding that in an air traffic control room, and that is in a tower. The tower is all 360-degree view. Having the field of the view is a 360-degree. It is all because you have got to manage the dense traffic of the aircraft. My dear friends, the management is not only limited to a particular sector. The sector could be enormous. You go to the hospital. Without the hospital management, I don't think that the patients can have an ultimate health care. But the question here is that how such kind of a big challenge can be handled. It can only be handled by introducing the appropriate technology. Whether this technology is going to be in the field of the different corporates, or it's going to be in the field of the university and the college campuses itself. And I'm looking at this, when we are trying to impart the quality training and teaching to all students, then we have got to really well versed and well equipped. Resources, the management can really buy the resources. The government can release a huge number of the funds. The central university, the state universities, and all kind of a deemed universities, and even the private university, the management can dump a lot of funds and dump number of equipment. But now it is our duty. We teachers have got to really well versed with how to use it And if you do not have that technology savvy nature, then probably you will be, really getting behind. So I would like to basically recall one line which was said by long back by Swami Vivekananda ji. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. It means what he assumes, Swami Vivekananda ji, he assumes a man is already equipped with a perfection. It means that the man has got all kind of brains. Only the human beings can produce the technology. The question now again, the people, those who have produced the technology, they have got to learn how to use the technology. इसीलिए हम कहते हैं कि यदि प्रौद्योगिकी, यदि विज्ञान एक तरफ वरदान है तो दूसरी तरफ एक अभिशाप भी है। जिस आग से आप अपने आराध्य देव की पूजा और अर्चना कर सकते हैं, उसी आग से किसी का खेत खलिहान भी जला सकते हैं। So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to emphasize upon this, that in city campuses, the focus has got to remain pivoted on teaching them through the technology. A lot many chapters have been written, a lot many things have been talked about the information communication technology. But how many of us, if you in true sense, if you ask yourself how many software you are familiar with, and I can tell you this, the Bill Gates, a person like a Bill Gates, a scientist, a computer scientist, a technocrat like Bill Gates, what he said, the first rule of any technology used in a business is that an automation applied to an efficient operation. If you want that the management of any kind, if it has got to be the efficient, then the only rule is that technology to be used in the most optimum manner, so that automation takes place without any kind of a fail. Secondly, what he said, Bill Gates, he said that automation applied to an inefficient operation will magnify the inefficiency. Very, very important line. Man could be an efficient person, but man could be equally inefficient person if you don't apply the technology in the right sense. And this is he has said it very nicely. Let me tell you this, the crux of the 2 days teaching lies in a couple of things. And if you ask me, what could be the characteristics of the modern teaching methodology? Modern teaching methodology should be in a position to build or develop a productive understanding of the basics of the subjects. And for that purpose, education has got to be learner-centered. And management topics are such kind of versatile topics. Unless it becomes a learner-centered, it cannot be explained the way it is supposed to be. The task-based or the activity-based, the resource-based, the peer collaboration, integrative in the nature. A lot of spaced learning today, the new concept has come, this spaced learning. That many a times what happens in the management classes, we keep talking about a lot of things, decision-making, conflict management, finance management, human resource management, operation management, supply chain management, you name a domain, hospitality management, travel and tourism management. Let me tell you this, Amity University, Kolkata, I'm proud to say this, that we are running over 100 programs in various spheres of the education, right from the engineering, management, fine arts, fashion technology, even foreign language, Spanish, German, French, etc. You name any domain, we do have, except the medical part. I think all kind of streams we are in a position to cover it. But I always insist to my teachers and to myself that we have got to really use the technology. And the technology is so vast that every teacher, at least in the domain core area, he should be fully familiar with how to use the technology. It is not only ICT. ICT is just as is a very, very limited kind of a domain. Information communication technology is just not in a classroom audio visual aids or all kind of little tools. We have got to now concentrate on each and every aspect of this, that how the voluminous data can be handled so efficiently. So one has got to be really looked at differently. There is a concept called flipped classroom. Now the flipped classroom, what exactly it is unlike traditional ways. Students study new material or content at home by themselves and practice the same at school. How it is possible? Unless we have got the technology in our hand, maybe with the palm top, your laptop, anything and everything, if you are equipped with the technology, every study material can be. So the method what the flipped classroom it dictates is, the method is the reverse of the providing content at the school and ask the students to rework on it or practice at home. The students practice this method at home by watching a lot of video tutorials, search online, or work on the content usually shared by the teacher. How it is possible? It is only possible when you are in a position to use the, absolutely the technology, the advanced technology through which they can learn, they can understand. They don't need to complete the homework at home. Instead, they end it at school. It means that everything when they come here in the school or colleges, they have got to discuss this. This is the flipped classroom is now becoming very, very popular, particularly in the finance sector. When we are dealing with such kind of a finance, you take an example of the stock market, portfolio management, derivative management. They are all big subjects. If you look at this, millions of the companies are listed in the BSE and National Stock Exchange. How it is possible to manage such kind of a vast, Sensex? You see this Nifty 50, your Sensex data, and all exchanges of the other countries. The entire data has got lot of impact on the Indian economy. How it is possible? Unless the students are, let's say, students are being taught the derivative classes, the portfolio management classes, the risk management classes. The most vulnerable aspect which I would like to highlight personally, that the risk management is such a big subject. The portfolio and the derivatives management. The students have got to really learn all kind of financial tricks, whether it's a microfinance or the main finance, wherever they have got to go, they have got to really take help of the technology. That's a software. So there is something called for the management students, and I'll request that most of the colleges must acquire some of the gamification software, stock market softwares. We must have the basically stock investment plaza. I had in Symbiosis this experience I had there, and we applied this whole thing. We had the simulation on the all kind of an online investment stocks, and there through the all kind of software, we used to give that exposure to the student that okay, today if you have got 2 lakhs rupees, if you invest in all those portfolios, could be industry, different sectors. It could be in a finance sector, it could be in a textile sector, it could be all kind of industrial sectors of the dealing in the automobiles or anything. Let's say you take in a stock or the equity in any, let's say in auto market, let's say you take in a share of this Reliance or any, particularly for anything, and if you invest it in this based on all kind of the risk management, at the end of the day when you are doing the intraday trading, how much you are going to gain and what kind of a risk you managed it. So very, very important aspect, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to really look at this. There are different areas, and the areas in the management is such a vast area. Marketing, sales, human resources, operations, product, business, analytics. That's also very, very important. Digital marketing. Now look at this. The digital marketing has got a different kind of a trends today. Entrepreneurship, advertising, NGO management, pharmaceutical management, the project management, the sports management. Today, the whole Indian government is looking at how to promote the sports person. But while promoting the sports person, we have got to really deal with the software to see to this that every sports person is, being given that kind of a individualized consideration, that any kind of a risk management, let's say in particular game, and this time you have seen this, in Commonwealth game, how well we have been able to establish ourselves because of our great training, great simulations, and the practical exercises. I am looking at that the management training also should be, whether in terms of the transport and logistic management, public policy management is also very, very important aspect. International business management, disaster management, energy and environment management, healthcare and hospitality management, business economics, agriculture, the food business management. These are the all areas, oil and gas management, retail management, yet another very, very challenging area, the supply chains, textile management, forestry. Many a times we don't look at this. The forestry also does have got some management. Yes, sir. Forestry has got a huge number of management issues. So these issues, if you want to deal with that, it is only possible to be dealt by, the software. It is not just like that. If you take just one example, because I look at every problem very, very, practically. I'll give you a couple of examples onto this. Let's say some students, they want to go for the digital marketing. What all they have got to learn? The most important thing, customer relationship management. So for that customer relationship management, there is something popular term called CRM. The CRM softwares are there. Plenty of CRM softwares are there. So one has got to be at least one software you should be knowing it. If let's say if you are doing the specialization in the consumer behavior, so you have got to go and do some kind of an exercises in the CRM software, online advertising, social media, search engine optimization. There's a concept called SEO. And I think many students must have come across this, but I'll request all of you that please put in a lot of efforts here. Video marketing, event marketing, lead capture and conversion, the lead generation, website optimization, and CRO. There are plenty of things, plenty of data reporting and analytics, digital asset management. Asset management, inventory management is also one of the very, very important area of the management. Let me tell you this, when we are in the defense forces, we have the huge number of the inventories, and those inventory classification, the class A, class B, class C, and all those kind of voluminous quality management, every little thing. Quality assurance is one of the most important and challenging area for any organization. I'll request my all students and the research scholars to kindly at least 2 to 3 software by the time you pass out from the portal of your esteemed organization. You must have the grip. Yet another aspect which I would like to highlight. I'm very fond of talking, but I know I have got some limited time given to me. I'll just wrap up within 2-3 minutes. Yet another very, very important area, business analytics tools. It's a very, very important area. One has got to now look at this. Most companies deploy a mix of the business analytics software, including statistical tools, predictive modeling, and data mining tools. 3 areas. All the finance guys, students, or any student who is pursuing his specialization in a different area, you must be fully aware about the statistical tools. And couple of statistical tools which we have been popularly using it. First one is in our days also we used to have it SPSS, very, very old software, but very proven software. But beside SPSS, we have got plenty of them, like SAS we have the R, now we are running on to the Python, etc., etc. There are a lot of predictive modeling and the data mining tools today is available. Why all those softwares are required and how it should be technology driven? Because of the only factor is your efficiency. The second factor is productivity, and third factor is profitability. If one question comes in your examination, that why technology should be adopted in teaching, your answer should be only three words: to enhance the efficiency, to enhance the productivity, and to enhance the profitability. If 3 words, if you write it, I think you will get 100% marks. That is all. This is the bottom line for any business in any sphere of the education. So my request to all of you, it is not that only we should be looking at particular softwares, but in general you must have complete sort of a knowledge about this. Data visualization, data warehousing, BI platforms today, as they are becoming very, very popular. I'm fond of reading. I keep reading lot many things. Like if you go in this, iDashboard softwares are there, Dundas is there, the Segment is there, Seasons is there, then Oracle BI is there, the SAS is there, the Tableau is another platform for giving the visualization and merchandising. This creates a beautiful atmosphere, as if it is it's absolutely in the virtual environment. You will be in a position to show the practical aspects and in the most realistic manner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Otherwise, I can keep talking on the various aspects of the management. Thanks, Professor Nayak ji. Thanks, Professor Vinay Kumar ji, and Professor Rohit, and the entire management team and the entire management team of the IIBM. I'm deeply indebted to all of you for giving me this opportunity to talk in front of the such kind of vibrant participants. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your excellent deliberations and very thoughtful and provocative narration of the topic. That's thank you very much, and we are really grateful on behalf of this entire institute. Thank you. Over to Rohit.
Thank you so much, sir. But
Thank you.
before we proceed, I would like to request Dr. A.K. Naik, sir, to please present the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, sir. Naik, sir.
क्या हुआ?
Naik, sir.
Yes. Sanjay sir, as a token of love and respect from the institute.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I present this memento for your great honor. I kindly accept it.
I do accept it. Thank you so much for your love, affection, and a generous sort of giving me the memento. This will definitely remind me the association with IVVM.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. So moving further, it's a time for the address of the keynote speaker. And our today's keynote speaker is Professor Dr. Bhagwan Singh, sir. But before we proceed, I would like to request Professor Ganesh Pandey, sir, to please welcome our today's keynote speaker, sir, by presenting the shawl.
I request you, sir, kindly accept this Angvast from the Institute as a token of love and respect.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I am overwhelmed by your gesture and kind token of love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Khyati Singh ma'am to please introduce our today's keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Bhagwan Singh, sir.
So Professor Dr. Bhagwan Singh is Professor and Dean, School of Management Sciences and Head Department of Business Administration, SMS, Central University of Jharkhand, Ranchi. He joined as professor at CUJ on 12th of March 2020. Formerly, he was the founder dean, the School of Commerce and Management Studies, Central University of Himachal Pradesh. Under this school, two departments, Himachal Pradesh Kendriya Vishwavidyalaya Business School and the Department of Commerce, and centers like the Center for Entrepreneurship, etc. were present. He was also head of Department of Marketing and Supply Chain Management, SBMS, CUHP for 2 terms. Professor Singh was ex officio chairman of the school board of the SCMS and ex officio member for other departments, centers within the SCMS. He was also a member of the Executive and Academic Council of CUHP and also coordinator of MOOCS, Prakost of CUHP. He is also state student coordinator of Himachal Pradesh CSI 2019-20. He has also been the former chairman and vice chairman of Computer Society of India, Varanasi Chapter, Region 1. He has been guest editor in April 2019 CSI Communication and has book reviews and papers in various volumes of CSI Communication to his credit. He has introduced CRISP model for research, thesis, project, presentation, which is flourishing and being welcomed and adopted by central, regional, state universities and reputed esteemed colleges, organization, Government of India. Professor Singh graduated in commerce from the University of Allahabad, and has his master's in business administration from Chhatrapati Sahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. His doctoral degree is awarded from VBS Purvanchal University under the guidance of Dr. G.S. Rathore, former Dean and Head Faculty of Commerce and COE, Uday Pratap Autonomous College, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. His research interests and work areas are marketing, advertising and information technology. His core thrust areas are web-based advertising, green marketing, entrepreneurship, mobile-based marketing, and internet-based marketing. To his audit, he has written more than 42 articles, papers in the Knowledge National and International Journal magazines and edited books. He has papers to his credit in ABDC, B category general, and currently he is also Chief Placement Officer of Central University, Jharkhand. He has also authored 2 books, namely Web-Based Advertising, a tool of digital and internet-based marketing, and Internet-Based Marketing, Trends, Issues, and Challenges for Digital Marketing and Web-Based Advertising. He is an adept speaker and reflects on both academic and social issues. He has been invited to chair management sessions in seminars and conferences, and as a resource person in marble shops and in science department programs. He has organized a faculty development department program as capacity building program by ICSSR. He has been acknowledged as a great teacher, academician, and researcher. His 4 students have achieved the doctoral award in the domains of net banking, green marketing, and mobile marketing. His 5th research scholar is still doing research under him on online education. Welcome, sir.
Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I am really feeling privileged to be here in this August gathering. And first of all, I would like to thank my mentor, my guide, my fatherly figure, Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak, sir, who has always blessed us with his blessings and always guided us a right path. And because of his blessings, we are here in the August gathering. And I will wish that his blessings are always with me for the near coming future. And I am overwhelmed that this August gathering is having the galaxy of Professor Sanjay Kumar, sir, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Kolkata, Professor Ganesh Pandey, sir, Director Academics, Professor Vinay Kumar Singh, Director IIBM, Patna, Professor Rathi from Maharashtra, Dr. Durgesh Mishra, sir, and Dr. Divedi, sir, and all my friends, which I could not name over here because the galaxy is so long. And we will be having a last thanks to all the candidates and the coordinators, especially Rohit, Khyati ma'am, that they are allowing me to here to be with them to share the knowledge and wisdom over the topic today that is called technology management in education, the impact of technology in the education of management. Being a management graduate and being the management professor over here, I have a vast journey of 22 years experiencing the management education. And I am blessed to have the blended with the technology. Like I have got the PhD also in internet advertising, and many research scholars have adopted this technology. Currently, my thesis is going on drone delivery services and net banking, green marketing, and these were the latest topics where I have been awarded, and my research scholars have been awarded the thesis. Today, what I am saying is that technology impact on management education has a vast impact. May I be allowed to share my screen, Rohit, if it is possible? If permitted, can I share my screen?
I think screen sharing is permitted.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope it is visible.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for acknowledging, sir. So the technology impact on management education is not only that how we are going to impact the management education, but it is the overall development of the person and personnel studying it, be it faculty, be it student, be it teacher, be it fraternity of education. Today, the pandemic has taught us to use the technology, whether we accept or not. If the pandemic has not possessed between us, it must have been difficult and rather a lethargic attitude to adopt the technology. But today, the technology is impacting in each and every format. So let me discuss the agenda. What is today I will discuss on the topic is technology impact on management education, the prospects and challenges of technology on management education, the platforms for connecting to educate online, and how a teacher can develop a e-content to flourish his knowledge in the YouTube or in the websites and on its own homepage created by that. That is the technology where the management education is vastly and very rapidly increasing. Today, we have to search the topic. We just say, hi Google, and start the topic. And the n numbers of websites appear to us, n number of apps appear to us, a galaxy of oceanic differentiation with the knowledge and vulnerability of the topic are available, and it is presented between us. So this is where the technology is impacting the whole education system, and especially the management education. As rightly said by Professor Vinay sir, that management is to manage. How the people are managing. He nicely deliberated everything about the management education and the technology. Being a technologist, being engineering background, he explained so well that it was really worth hearing to him. And today, the impact of technology is not a miniature form. It has been accelerated to each and every corner and nook of the life. So let me discuss one by one. What is the prospects of technology on management education? What are the challenges of technology on management education? So the prospects. First, we are now in a globalization world. Today, sitting here, I am being listened worldwide by the streaming live of Facebook, live of YouTube. So this is the first impact. Locally, sitting in Ranchi, Central University of Jharkhand, at my residence, I am being heard by global contestants and the participants. This is how the globalization is all about. So we are here global plus local. So this is the impact of technology. And today, whatever I am delivering is I am delivering on the management education. So again, the education is about management. So we are managing to have the galaxy of the all different people over here and discussing on the one topic that is called technology management. So what is the second issue? That is virtual presence. We are virtually present everywhere. This is the impact of technology on management. And without traveling, I'm not traveling a single inch. Still, I am deliberating all my knowledge and wisdom to all of you. So this is how we inculcate the technology. So zero traveling. This is the privilege of technology of management education. Being today, anywhere of the country, I can deliver my lecture to my students without any hassles. Just what I want is my laptop or my mobile phone and the technology connected. Today, the government is selling the spectrum, and many spectrum of 5G has been sold. So tomorrow, the virtual simulation will be there. I mean, I will be present in front of you virtually and delivering the management lectures to you. That is what about the technology impact. So what we are aspiring for? We are aspiring for recognition. We are aspiring for respect. And we are developing innovations. So this is the management education. Like 3 principles has been told by Sanjay sir, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Amity, Kolkata. I am also saying that work on R²I. Recognize yourself, you will get respect. And if you are not innovating, you will not be recognized. So for recognition, respect and innovation, you have to be using the technology. Technology in all format, in form of content clarity, in form of instant feedback, in form of freedom of sharing, in form of no protocol, except for government rule, obviously. We have to go by the rules of the government, whether state or central, of any country. So we are serving here for boom for deprived people. This is a boom. Today, the person having a mobile phone or with the smart facilities of the internet, he can listen me very well. So this is a boom of deprived people. He may not have the passion to come to Ranchi. He may not have the interest to have the depositing of fees. He may not have the money to deposit the fees of CUJ, but he's listening the professor of the worth of management education as a brand. So he's listening and he's live on the YouTube. So he could listen to me. This is the boom for the deprived people. Today, the default mode of education is online now. Yes, it is a vast difference. Nobody can take over F2F mode. That is face-to-face. But face-to-face, we are also there. And in the classroom teaching is classroom teaching. The virtual teaching cannot take the feasibility of the classroom teaching, but yet again, all the things are poured up in the technology. Tomorrow when 5G will be on, the virtual simulation will be on, then classroom teaching may have a threat to it. Because I'll be virtually present in the classroom, teaching all the students in front of me. And I can be virtually present at a time, at the same hour, in different countries and different time zones. But the thing is that they should have the simulation effect. Like today, anybody can listen who is having a mobile phone. So anybody can see virtually me who has the VRBA facility. That is virtual reality based things. And that is called artificial intelligence too. So the default mode of education in coming era will be no doubt the technology. And it removes the language barriers. Now, my lectures could be translated easily in their own transformations through Google. Any document can be transferred easily. I don't know Japanese, but yes, I can type in Google and convert in Japanese. This is the impact of technology on management education. My CRISP model, it is voluntary adopted everywhere. The presentation model of research, thesis, and project presentation. Even the academia, the corporate, the government, the society, they are adopting that model. Even I am not knowing how much my model is perforating. But how it is doing? Because the language barriers have been removed by the Google itself. 22 languages are still available on Google in India itself. Forget about the worldwide countries. So this is how the technology is impacting on the management education. Then self-segmentation, targeting and positioning. If you are not doing it, you are not moving it. कहते हैं पढ़ेगा इंडिया तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया, लेकिन जब तक टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं समझेगा इंडिया तो कहां से बढ़ेगा इंडिया? तो टेक्नोलॉजी की समझ हम भारतीयों को होनी चाहिए और करनी पड़ेगी. Otherwise, we will be. It's not a race, it's a mental understanding. We are not talking today of literacy, but we are talking technology literacy, IT literacy. So the things are entirely changing. Then what comes? The Amazon, all the social media sites, they are promoting it. Then comes the challenges of technology. Now, just before a minute, I had asked that we have to be technology literate. Not only IT literate, but technology. And technology is what? Conversion of the mental attitude to adopt it. Mental belongingness to adopt it. Today, everybody is paying with the Paytm. Today, every payment is done through online. Today, everybody is operating the whole banking system through the mobile itself without stepping in the bank. Even the accounts are opened virtually. Today, the insurance are paid virtually. So this is the technology developing an ingredient of the management education also. Now, my MBA graduates are not only learning the books of Philip Kotler, but they are also transforming themselves in the digital marketing. So Philip Kotler may be the base, but Def Sheffy or web-based advertising book of mine is the enhanced version of the marketing management. So these are the authors, these are the persons who are working on it and developing the management education. Today, ebooks, the Kindle, they are providing the knowledge of the technology. So consistency has to be obtained. And that is the major challenge of technology on management education. If you're not consistent, if you're not talking about developing yourself and gradually growing, then you are not there. Today, all the 4G, let me tell you, just after a year, you will not be operating on 4G mobile phones. That 4G mobile phones will be obsolete. You have to change yourself on 5G mobiles. And that is what talk about technological issues. That is the second point, technological issues. I mean, I am very well good on my Samsung mobile phone on 4G, well comfortable. I learned everything, but now 5G is on the air. And within a year, I have to change all my stuff to 5G. Because why? Because whatever I can download today in 2 minutes, that will be downloaded in just 30 seconds. So I have to go for that, and I have to pay extra for that to having the mobile. So this technological issue again, I have to learn the whole 5G system, though it will be on the tips and toes, but I have to well versed by that. Then, but again, how? This is the challenge of technology and adaptability of management education. Then comes the biggest issue is the oceanatics of the same topic. Many, I told you, just type management education on Google right now. 100 of topics and YouTubes and lectures will be there, plenty, from 1 to 10. And you scroll again 10 to 20. You scroll again 10 to. I am talking the Google surfing. I am not talking any link which you are going to operate. Then where to learn? What to learn? It's just like the ocean. So my dear, don't just get well versed to surf the whole ocean. You cannot. You cannot dive in the ocean. You have to select your own zone. If you're not selecting, then you are doing harm to yourself. And same topic. So many topics, maybe your understanding level, you have to develop accordingly. I mean, as a professor, I can see any author and surf in and learn from it, but you cannot. As a student, you have to select which is understandable. Maybe in Hindi, maybe in Bhojpuri, maybe in Odia, maybe in Bengali, maybe in Punjabi. Many lectures are there. And regional language is supported. Even the SWAM is supporting, SWAM platform. Today, Modi government has launched Naya Bharat, Naya Pathakram, NCF, National Curriculum Framework. And let me tell you, from KG to PG, the whole transformation is there regarding National Education Policy 2020. So the whole reform is coming, and it's a website over there, Naya Bharat, Naya Pathakram. National Course Framework. It is developed voluntary. If you have idea, you put it there, and your idea will be screened and talked about. So oceanities of the same topic is the issue. Then comes plagiarism. Yeah, the students may not be aware of this plagiarism issues, but the teachers are, and the management professionals definitely are. If I am talking here, the presentation of the slides, and if you are taking it away, it's your problem. It's not my problem. Either you have to acknowledge me that it was explained by the Professor Bhagwan, or you will be in a fix of plagiarism issues. To avoid it, you have to transform the whole thing into your own ideas. So this is plagiarism issue. And it is transformed and very much taken care of. Today, you cannot write without acknowledging anybody. And if you are doing a crime. Many acts are there. So different platforms require different treatment. Yes, it is again a challenge of the technology. The platform is differed, the things are differed, and the management education differs again. But again, the level of the knowledge of the students, the recipients, has to be different. So different platforms require different treatment, and you have to adhere accordingly. Then comes copyright and patents. Now, yes, we are developing patents. Previously, when we were kids, we were hearing that America has good patents, UK has good patents, Japan has good patents. Now, India has also good patents. The Bharat has also good patents. Bharatiya has also good patents. But still, challenges are there. To get a copyright and to have a patent, various acts are prevailing, and we have to have the knowledge about those acts. So that is what about the challenges of technology on management. Then come again, I would like to say that is boredom. If I'm speaking only on challenges, one day will come, nobody will be the listener of mine. That is called boredom. Not only myself, but technology and management education, if you have got plenty of professors talking on that only, again, you will be feeling the boredom of the situation. So how to overcome this boredom? 20-minute lecture is more than enough. If you are going for 45 minutes, it should be more interesting with the full attention. Otherwise, the audience will be lost. And if we are going for 1.5 hour lecture online, then you have to diversify the technology and ingredients in your lecture. You have to work for the simulation effect. You have to go for the feedback system after 15 minutes or whatever you want to adopt. And then comes hardware issues and compatibility problems. I mean, I could very well explain here with the internet, full connectivity of 4G. But when I go to my university, because it's in a remote area, rural area, there the technology constraint starts. You will not be listening as you are listening right now. So how? And hardware issues, again, I am saying we are going from 4G to 5G. Now the whole old mobiles, old laptops will not be adopting that because they are not tuned to that. So how can we have the gadget to overcome this? Then the hardware issue and compatibility problems again. Today, the laptop is heavier. Previously, the desktop was heavier. And now the mobiles are still heavier. The companies are marketing the lightest mobile, the slimmest mobile. And tomorrow, let me tell you, the mobile will be a paper foldable in your pockets. Whether you agree or disagree, within 5 years, you will see this change. Because we will be adopting screen-based learning, look and feel. So this is how we have to talk about. The screen-based learning means a paper will be your screen and you will be working on it. So this is the challenge, how to adopt that technology now and how to pull attention. Like someone just now here dragged it on the screen. If you are dragging it on the screen, you are pulling the attention. Somebody is giving the reaction, you are pulling the attention. So how to pull the attention? That is important. But again, the government policies. Previously, the government policies were not there, and thanks to Modi government, they are developing the policies and acts and revising the policies. This is the term the government should work. I mean, there was no Surrogacy Act. Today it is. There was no Technological Act. Today it is. So many acts and government is working on the policy and they are working for us only. So we have to learn those government policies. We have to learn those acts and act accordingly. Then, but again, the changing technology. Technology today is not changing in only the education system. It's changing all over in whole management system. Be it automobiles, be it licensing, be it financial transactions, be it petrols, be it any talk about anything, be it even the goggles, be it operations, the Medico has a vast changing technology today. And after 6 months, that technology is on the verge of next technology. And after 2 years, the technology is old technology. And after 5 years, that technology is obsolete technology. And after 10 years, it's a dead technology. So these things are there, which has to be addressed very rapidly. So let me tell you, friends, These are the prospects and changes of the technology on management education. Then platforms for connecting via technology for management education. Now, today, the best platform is social networking sites, the dedicated education portals, apps for educators. And I will not take too much time to explain all that, but that directly come to the points. What are social networking sites? Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Insta, n numbers of social networking sites are perforating today. And the most popular is Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Insta. Even myself, I am on Facebook, I am on WhatsApp, I am on Instagram, but I am not on Twitter. I have my account, but I am not on Twitter because I am a person who will serve if I am there. I'll answer the tweeting and I'll start tweeting. And tweeting today is harmful also. If you are unreasonably writing something, you have to face the consequences. And Facebook, again, my Facebook is entirely personal. Nobody can enter. It's only personal network. WhatsApp, again, it's entirely personal network. The people who know me are my WhatsApp. But again, it's a network. I mean, I am connected to 10 people. Those 10 people are connected to 1,000 people. And those 1,000 people are connected to 10,000 people. Those 10,000 people are connected to 10 lakhs people. So this is how the network is going on. And same about Insta. So social networking sites are the best media to transform management education. Then these are the dedicated education portals: Computing Plus, English Companion, Khan Academy, Brilliant Tutorial, Byju's, Vedantu, UN Academy, Moodle, MOOCs, NCERTE. These Computing Plus, these are the privates. I mean, owned, self-sponsored. And here on the right wing, these are the NCERT, EPG Pathshala, CEC, SWAYAM, NIT Portal, IT Portal, MOOCs Prakost, all the CUJ, Central Universities website, they are government portals. So this is how dedicated education portals you are getting. And they are for just to educate on management education plus other educations also. You can learn from anywhere, anything today. My dear friends, let me be very clear that today the knowledge of education is not with the person of a high knowledge and putting all the everything under their arms. पहले कहते थे ना कि गुरुजी अपना सारा पोथा कांख में दबाए हुए हैं, अब उनसे निकालना बड़ा मुश्किल है. Nothing of that sort. Everybody is Guruji today. Who knows? This is all about national education policy is all about. If you know something, you are Guruji. You are professor of practice now. You can contribute in the knowledge education. You create your own channel and start contributing. Nobody is going to ask your qualification today. Your qualification is your knowledge. Whether you are graduated, ungraduated, not graduated, doesn't matter. हमारा किसान हमसे कहीं ज्यादा जानता है कि उसको फसल कैसे काटनी है. एसी चैम्बर में बैठ के अगर हम किसान की पॉलिसी बना रहे हैं तो इससे बड़ा दुखद कुछ नहीं हो सकता. किसान की पॉलिसी बनाने के लिए किसान के बीच आना होगा और उसके साथ बैठना होगा, उसके साथ रोपनी करानी होगी, तब हमें धान के फसल की कीमत पता लगेगी. सो वी विल नो द रियल, वो कहते हैं ना एमएसपी, ऐसे नहीं पता लगेगी एसी चैम्बर से. वी विल नॉट गेट दैट एमएसपी फ्रॉम द एसी चैम्बर्स. फॉर द एमएसपी यू हैव टू गो इन द फील्ड्स, टू plow the fields and take out the real MSP of that particular fasal, grain. Otherwise, you will not be there. So this is how the government is helping to create dedicated education portals. You just make them live, take their videos and put it on the education portals and see the government will respond. They are doing that. And now, not only one person will decide MSP, the whole farmers will decide their MSP. This is the platform given by the government itself, and every government is doing it. Though the process is slow, though the actions are slow, but still we are breaking the rules of red tapeism. We are breaking the rules. And this is how we are going to work. Now, this is the few like EPG Pathshala. My contribution is also on there. You can learn from there how to make the changing marketing environment, how to define the marketing environment. Today, the marketing environment, the management education is changing. How to develop? The AICT is giving the platform. They are advisors of SWAM, AICT New Delhi, and they are advising about the receipt of the 3-minute introductory video. If you want to develop the e-content, you have to give the 3-minute introductory video, and you have to follow the 4-coordinate approach as a MOOCs development team, and then you have to follow this 4-coordinate approach. If you are following it, anybody can write on the portal of SWAM. You have to generate this e-content. The first coordinate is about the how to content write. Second coordinate, how to prepare the e-tutorial with video and audio content. Third coordinate is you have to give the proper referencing. And fourth coordinate is that self-lecture based objective and self-assessment theorem. If you are knowing these 4 coordinates, you can develop the e-content. There is no barrier to develop e-content. And anybody can develop e-content. I told even a farmer, even a cobbler, even a tailor, even a machine vendor, even a carpenter, they all can develop the 4 e-content generation. They have just to follow the first, second, third, and fourth coordinates. That's all. Then comes what? Understanding the holistic market. Anyway, that is the pictorial view again. Your personal details, who are they, how you are working upon, and then you're the subject details, paper name, module name, and all. Then you can write. So summarized view of e-content is that the course title, course objective, course outline, 200 to 400 words. You have to write, whether in any language you can write. Language is no barrier. Let me again clear you. For e-content, language is no barrier. Then course curriculum, for what will be the benefit by this course. Then credits, semesters 1, semester 2, if you are targeting as a faculty yourself. Then target audience, UG, PG, post-PG, PhD, whatsoever. Then learning path, duration of course, prerequisites if required, the language, in which language you are coming, the learning outcomes, then the course contents, week 1, week 4, week 2 till end, then evaluation methodology, then books and references, and thus goes your all content. So concluding remarks, you have to segment, target, and position yourself and be relevant while writing your e-content. Use this information. You have to identify your audience. You have to target them. You have to segment them and work accordingly. Then write good e-content. Means it should be non-plagiarized. No plagiarism effect should be there. And you have to develop impactful content. The content writing has to be very impactful with good, proper grammar of that language, with proper impressive words of that language, and obviously understandable language. Hi-fi vocabulary is not required. It should be in a layman terms so that anybody could understand. But yes, where the discipline requires, the vocabulary has to be enhanced. Then comes what? Design and strong pedagogy. If you are designing a strong pedagogy, then only you can develop a e-content nicely. Then test before you send and measure the impact of success by feedback. Keep experimenting and learning and update your content timely so that list is accurate. Then comes future of e-content. Today, let me tell you, every university, college, education centers have to be equipped with MOOCs. Digital lab will be next level demand in education centers. E-learning will be at the priority. Physical education will be luxury for all, but e-education will be primary focus for all. Then e-modules and apps will recognize you. I'll be recognized how much video lectures is on my Google. I will be recognized how much e-contents I have there and how many different platforms I am present. So this digital marketing is the future. Digital management is the future. Technological on management education is future. Technology of impact of management education is the future. So this is all about. Thank you for patience hearing and giving me the time. Thank you, Professor Nayak sir, Professor Dr. Vinay sir, Rohit, Ganesh ji, Khyati, everybody, and especially the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Sanjay sir, Professor Rathi, Professor Dinesh, Durgesh sir, Trivedi ji, and everybody. Thank you so much, sir. और नायक सर आपका बार बार अभिनंदन. आप हमेशा ऐसे ही हम लोग को मौका देते रहें और हम लोग अपना वर्जन पेश करते रहेंगे. प्रणाम सर. Over to you, Rohit.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Nayak sir, please unmute yourself, sir.
Thank you very much, Bhagwan, for your excellent deliberation and very thoughtful provocation of the topic. That what you have told, that much importance you have given on technology-based education and knowledge-based society, outcome-based education, and very important thing what you have told, that the technology is impacting in such a way, the technological development is going from macro to micro, and the thing will be that the screen-based learning is being possible after some time. That is the things becoming more lighter, the devices becoming more lighter. But I am going one step more and beyond, and you have told 5 years, I am telling might be 7 years, there may not be the need of the screen, and we may go to the previous era, from the era of the physics to the era of the metaphysics, and the mental communication software will be available, so that the communication software will be uploaded in the minds of the people, so that if a teacher wants that his students should be gathered, so he can remember the students and signals will be fed in the mind of the student, and he can be able to deliver the lecture what he can want. And it will again will be returning to a Gurukul system also, that is under the tree when the teachers were teaching his students and there was no blackboard, all these things. But here the thing is that the Gurukul system was not so technologically sound, but it is very technological sound. Again, the setting of the virtual laboratory, virtual universities, and virtual campus, which is given much significant new education policy 2020, where the implementation and integration of the technology complete will be with the learning system, so that the model has been developed a complete outcome-based system, and definitely that will be added lot of things, because the thing is that anywhere the teacher can be able to teach the students, there is no problem. So another thing what you have told, very important thing, that language is not a barrier today. That is also the features of the new education policy also. The regional languages will be given much encouraged, and the script will be available in the regional languages. And even Google can translate our 20+1 English language is there, scheduled languages. But there are still then some challenges in India. In India, such a country where the multilingual, multiracial, multicultural, multi-religion country, and you know this country is having 9 religions, 3,500 castes, and near about 882 languages are being spoken by the people of India, out of which 30 languages are spoken by more than 1 million people, and 142 languages are being spoken by more than 10,000 people. There are some languages which are being spoken by a handful of people, like the tribal languages, Santhali languages, the other colloquial languages are also there. And what the great mission our Honorable Prime Minister has set up by the Digital India project will have to reach at the doorstep of each and every citizen. And the third vision of the Digital India, that is the digital empowerment of each and every citizen. And this country is having more than near about 1.4 billion of the population, and that's a great challenge. Of course, you have also given a lot of points to how can address the challenges. There are great challenges. How can address? That is why the language translation is a big barrier before us. The language translation, the big barrier before us, that is, and which is a challenge. But obviously, the challenge, which is a challenge for today, that will be converted into the opportunity for tomorrow. There is no doubt. So whatever it may be, you have excellent, very excellent deliberations you have made, and very thoughtful and contentful deliberation you are having, and particularly the new education policy, what you have focused in many of the times, and you have exemplified with that new education policy. New education policy is also looking after all these things. That is the what is the mindset of the Honorable Prime Minister, Digital India or Startup India or Make in India, whereas these projects are very supplementary to one another. I cannot tell these are complementary. Complementary matlab one's presence should make another absent. It is supplementary. So when we talk of the Make in India cannot be successful unless there is a successful implementation of the Startup India. That is the thing. If Startup India is not successful, Make in India cannot be successful. And if it is all these things, and again the society will not be digitally powerful, that is, we cannot have an imagination of the knowledge-based society and knowledge economy also. And which is the great strength of the Indian society particularly. So doing all these things, actually that the deliberation what you made, that is quite excellent, there is no doubt. And so far as the management education is concerned, because as I have told in my initial speech, the management education is changing its dimension from day to day. Traditionally, when we are students, the papers like supply chain management, marketing research, all these things were not there. But I do remember a great stanza of Swami Vivekananda, necessity is the mother of invention. And every cover is discovered when every cover is uncovered when it is discovered. प्रत्येक आच्छादित तब उन्मेलित हो जाता है जब इसको हम आविष्कार कर लेते हैं. बात वही है, the things are like that. So it depends on the time, and that is why according to the time and according to the management perception and need, and according to the development of parallel contemporary development of the technology, the course curriculum is also being changed from time to time. Today, if you see, we can have a lot of and multiple papers are getting integrated in the management course because that is the need also, like fundamental computers and IT, internet marketing, digital marketing, e-commerce, and the entrepreneurial ERP, as well as that is the artificial intelligence, data science, business intelligence, business analytics, lot of papers are being the ingredient of the management course curriculum, which was not visible before 10 years back. So these are the things, and being all these concepts, and you have delivered a very important deliberations. That is definitely, it is highly appreciable. I think it is appreciable by the people. Thank you very much, Bhagwan. I bless you.
Thank you so
you
much.
Grow further and further. Okay, and that's the thing.
Thanks for your
And you
blessing, sir.
should keep the image, because a real teacher always wants his students should have greater and better name and fame than him. Then there is the successful of his being the teacher. That is the thing. एक जो सही शिक्षक होता है, जो सही पिता होता है, वो चाहता है सब दिन में इनसे कम से कम ज्यादा मान सम्मान और यशस्वी इनका छात्र एवं इनका संतान बने. इसके successful. I am very much happy by seeing the success of you, the people to whom I always think like my academic son. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All blessings is yours, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bhagwan Singh sir. Thank you so much, Nayak sir. Now I would like to request Dr. A.K. Nayak sir to please present the memento to our today's keynote speaker, Dr. Bhagwan Singh sir.
My pleasure.
Bhagwan, kindly please accept it as the token of love, blessing, and respect, whatever you think on behalf of the institution.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.
And what amount of happiness I am feeling that, when I present something to my student or to my beloved son, that is a great pleasure for me. Thank you.
Pleasure is all mine also, sir. आपका आशीर्वाद बस सदा बना रहे, बाकी हम लोग मेहनत करते रहेंगे, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now
sir.
invite the audience. If you have any interaction or any feedback, you can please kindly give.
Sir, may I have the permission to leave, sir?
You can leave. Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And if you can stay for 5 to 7 minutes, you can also interact with some audience.
Sir, few calls are coming from the office. I was just not entertained.
Just 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Please,
okay,
if any person, any audience want to have some interaction or give any feedback, please.
Yeah. So audience, if you want to give any feedback or you want to ask any questions from our experts, you can just raise your hand so that I can give you the permission to unmute. Or else you can just type your question in the chat box.
Durgesh, you are there?
Yes, sir. Imam ma'am wants to ask something. So,
Imam,
Imam, over to
please.
you.
Thank you very much for allowing me to attend today. Thanks, Prof. Dr. Nayak, for inviting me. I'm very happy because now I attended the great webinar. Really, all lectures are more than excellent. Thank you. It's awesome. Thank you very much. Greetings from Egypt. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Dr. Iman. That I think you are also very much academically associated with us, and I also similarly treat you are just like my academic daughter, and you are always in any program in this man. All programs are there, and your presence is always there. You have significantly contributed. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, anyone else wants to ask any question or want to share their feedback, you can just share on the chat box, or you can just raise your hand. Okay, next, as we think we are not having much questions, so yes, sir.
Then we can.
Okay, so thank you so much, Bhavan Singh, sir. Now
Thank you.
moving further, thank you, sir. Now moving further, it's a time for the vote of thanks session, and for that I would like to welcome Dr. Vinay Kumar Singh, sir, who is the director of who is director of Institute of Business Management, and Dr. Zakir Husain Institute, Patna.
इसमें फोन आ रहा है उसका, उससे बात कर लीजिए अपॉइंटमेंट.
Am I audible, Rohit
Yes,
sir?
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you.
You are
Thank you.
completely
Thank you,
audible.
Rohit ji. Good afternoon, everybody. Today we have assembled here on the occasion of one day second webinar of Professor Dr. Uttam Kumar Singh Memorial Webinar series on the topic Technology Impact on Management Education. A burning issue concerned with technology and management. It gives me immense pleasure today that I have got a chance to thank you all. First of all, I thank our Chief Guest Professor Sanjay Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Kolkata, West Bengal. I thank to him for the theme management, manage the management with the beautiful involvement of technology, and giving the speech with the Vivekanand slogans, a new perspective to everyone through his speech. I thank my guru of technological education, ideal mentor, guide, and father figure, Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak, advisor, IIBM Group, and former President, Computer Society of India. He worked to take the institutions to the height peak of the success. I also thank him for remembering Dr. U.K. Singh as the educational achievers of not only Bihar and Jharkhand, but also throughout different parts of the India. I thank our keynote speaker, Professor Bhagwan Singh, Professor and Dean, School of Management Sciences, Central University, Jharkhand, who made a major contribution in the success of one day second webinar of Professor Dr. U.K. Singh Memorial Webinar series. I thank him to review the impact of technology through global and local definition, as well as the oceanism of the technology. I thank my respected guru, Professor Ganesh Pandey, Director Academics, IIBM Patna, who has delivered inaugural speech for the success of the webinar by welcoming the guests, scholars, educationists, friends, teachers, students. I am fascinated by him, cheerful, sweet, and soulful nature, due to which he keeps on loving everyone. I thank to all the dignitaries of Computer Society of India, Patna chapter, as well as the other dignitaries associated with us, Gautam Hajra ji sir, Dr. Bhagwan Narayan sir, Dr. Durgesh Misra sir, Dr. Uma Rani, Dr. Pradeep Rathi, Dr. Imam Alam, and other dignitaries who have attached with us. I thank my respected scholar, educationist, teachers, and dear colleagues, friends, and students who have connected with us online directly, as well as with the different sources like social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others. I thank to Professor Rohit Kumar and Professor Khyati Singh who have given their contribution for the success of one-day webinar. Thank you, all of them. Thank you all. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. So that's with the end of our today's session. So with the permission of Nayak sir and all respected dignitaries, I would like to sign up our today's meeting.